Had the Risen spread this far?
Huh?
Risen?
Right.
We needed a name for this new threat, so the council gave him one. Everyone, remember what we're up against.
Enter the Vake.
They'll remember me once I drive my axe into there. Wait, my axe? Where's my axe? I had it a second ago. Vike, this is no time for jokes. I'm serious, it's gone, but I just had it. It's gotta be around here somewhere. Keep to the rear then. The battle is nigh. Battle is nigh indeed. Hello everyone, welcome back to Fire Emblem Awakening. My name is NBZ and Frederick is telling us about weapons that have strengths and weaknesses and the weapon triangle. But we know about that, so we don't need to talk about any of that nonsense. We're on a much bigger map this time, a lot of enemies, and we kind of got a map of two halves, I'd say. You know, we have the bridge separating with this lovely river kind of coursing through its center, the upper and the lower. And we have some new party members, so let's take a look at them and see what they have to offer. So first of all, good old Vike down here. As he said in the cutscene, he really did lose his axe, meaning we actually don't have any weapon for him at the current time. He is a little bit vulnerable, so we want to be watching out for him. That is for certain. He's going to be in a bit of a bad situation if we don't do anything about it. So let's, if you can see on the bottom screen, there is this zoom in function if you click on their face. And that allows us to go and see a full 3D character model, as you would see in any of the animations. I think this is a really cool feature. Allows you to take a closer look at that, 3D model without having to pause or slow down any of the actual animations going on. And it kind of gives me an excuse to talk about the varying art styles between the games. Of course, there are three main forms of viewing a character in this game. First of all, on the top screen is the 3D model, which is really cool in the battle sequences. The bottom screen, you can see the artwork, the 2D artwork, which is used in dialogue cutscenes. And of course, if we zoom back out to the map, we have the tiny little sprite on the map, which again is very characteristic of what the actual character is. And I love that. I love that there are so many different art styles. Not only that, but in some cutscenes, you have CGI stuff. And so characters like Chrom and Lissa not only have those three forms of looking at them, but also have the CGI versions of themselves, which, I think that is pretty insane. There are 4 different ways to look at each of the characters, depending on, or 3 to 4, depending on which ones you choose. Anyway, let us take a look at our next character, who is Stahl. And he is a cavalier. He's more of a sword-based one this time. As you can see, he has much more experience in the sword realm, and less so in the lance, as opposed to Sully, who is much more of a lance-based character. And we will get another character in a little bit, but before that, we have to start playing the map. So let's get underway and do that. So we have some characters here. Let's see. This guy with his axe, he's going to be a little bit of trouble. I think Chrom is definitely the best person to take him on. So I'm going to match up Avi with Chrom, and let's see what this the range of this dude is. That's perfectly fine. He can't really get too far. I'm going to pop Chrom over around here. Let's see. Okay, that guy's dealt with. We want to deal with this sword guy by using lances, so I think Sully's the best person for that job. I think I'm going to pair Stahl up with Sully and have them have a bash at this one. And hopefully try and get Lissa and Frederick out of the way. I'm going to pair up Frederick to Lissa there. And let me see, where's a safe spot? Okay, that is a safe spot guaranteed. I'll pop Sully over here. And then Vike and Virion, I guess. Yeah, I'm going to pair those two together because they don't have much else that they can do. And I want to get them out the way here so that they are not being attacked. So we basically want to draw our enemy towards us.
We can handle this.
And as Stahl says, we can handle this if we prepare properly and have double hits in there like that. Very nice. Hopefully you should be able to take this dude out with Chrom. Oh, I have his rapier equipped. I should really switch that up, but I guess it's going to give me that 13% crit chance, which is extremely nice. That is the thing. I don't really need to be using the rapier at this point. The Falchion worked perfectly fine, so I should probably be going with that. But there you have it. That's how things are shaping up. Alright, everyone is advancing in now. God, we have a lot of people. And here is a new character, is Miriel. Splendid. It seems I've caught up. Now, to extirpate these brutes. Alright. Well, that seems like something we can do. Is that an axe? Why, yes it is. Perhaps someone mislaid it. I'd not thought such dereliction possible among shepherds. Still, I'd be remiss not to return this implement to its owner. Perhaps along with a stern word or two of disapprobation. Alright, so Miriel, as you can see on the bottom screen, has an iron axe, which we really need to give to Vike. He would be very much wanting one of those. But Miriel is kind of in a horrible position. If she gets attacked by any of these physical dudes, she's pretty much dead. So we want to get her out of the way or have someone pair with her so that she doesn't get completely destroyed. What I'm going to do first of all, though, is get Sully to finish off this unit.
I've got you.
And then we can tackle some of the other ones with our other units and hopefully clear a path and get Miriel out of danger, because she could be in a little bit of trouble if things don't go too well. A very nice level from Sully, though. +5. I am a fan of that. Alright. Okay, so these guys have kind of that sort of range, so we can get Lissa out the way. We can actually get Frederick to maybe buffer some stuff here. He could be useful for that. But as you can see across the map, Miriel doesn't quite have the range to be able to move away from any of these dudes, which kind of sucks. We do have the ability to go over there and take on this spearman. Let's get rid of those guys' things. Okay, so let's see who's in range of her. Essentially, she's in range of this guy and this guy, who we need to deal with. So I think what we're going to do is, Lissa's out the way there. Okay, I'm going to switch Frederick over as the main person in that party. But I'm going to get... Let's see what we do with the Falchion. We're only doing 12 and we're taking 6 in return. However, if we go over here and switch and attack, we're doing 11. I don't know. I think that might work, because then we'll have Crom coming in for the second hit. Probably won't be able to finish it off, though. But what we can do is try and form a barrier here around Miriel, and that should be able to stop the second dude. This guy, we probably won't be able to stop him from getting to her, but that's what my plan is. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to prop her up here. Oh, sorry, put Avi here, switch, and attack with the ranged. Do as much as we possibly can.
Come on.
And Crom, nice slicing and dicing. Fantastic. Then maybe put Vike. I'm going to switch over to Vike here. I'm going to wait, and I'm going to have Miriel trade to him and give him the iron axe. Now, that should allow us... no, now through this dialogue. Whoa, my axe! I wonder what manner of ignoramus would mislay their weapon. Now, I know.
Thanks.
Thanks, Miriel, for the axe, anyway.
Beware.
Perhaps next time I'll use a spell to fasten it to your hands permanently. Well, maybe she will. As you can see, we've now successfully blocked that dude from getting to her. This guy is still able to, but what we could do is form a complete barricade and put old Frederick here, and now she's completely safe. At least I hope so. Seems that she should be, but we'll see. Alright, taking a horrible amount of damage, but retaliating pretty fervently. Good stuff. Up to level 3. Hopefully, woo, 6 stats increased. Oh no, that's what happened. One side was protected, but the other wasn't. And she still gets targeted. As you can see, that did a whole 12 damage. That is so much. And she has hardly any HP, so we really did need to be protecting her there. For fear of getting annihilated. Similar thing going on here, though, with Avi. She is a little bit susceptible. Hopefully that Lance guy isn't in range, because that would be terrible. And thankfully, he is not. Woo. Well, that was a bit of a tough turn to deal with. However, we now have Vike, and he can attack with the axe, which is very good on these Lance dudes. That should be something that we are watching for. First of all, however, I'm going to get Miriel to take down... who should I take? I should take down that guy, maybe. Leave this dude, and then we can kind of cover the rest of the bases with our other units. Alright, I'm gonna... here we go. Right, okay, so I'm gonna get... Yep. I'm gonna get Sully to attack this Iron Lance dude. Get as much damage as we can on this. Hopefully have Stahl help. And he's not going to. That's fine, that's fine. Alright. Ooh. This could be tough here. Okay, so we've got 2 guys we can easily eliminate. And Frederick could kill 1 just to make our life easier. But then we're still kind of leaving people a little bit vulnerable. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch here to Crom. And get Crom to take out the Axe guy. Get Vike to deal with this Lance guy. And then I'll have Frederick take out that. And then maybe Miriel can finish off that guy. Okay, let's see what Miriel can do. Can she take... She's only doing 10 damage. So I think it's better for... Okay, so this guy has 14 HP. That's fine. Vike can finish him. Alright, here's the plan. Vike finishes off the top guy. Miriel finishes off this guy. Crom finishes this guy and Frederick kills that guy. And we are clear and home free. Alright, that is the plan. So let's switch over to Crom. Let's attack with the Falchion. Take this dude out. I tell you what, guys, hard is actually proving to be relatively difficult. And, you know, I'm playing as best as I can to not lose any units, despite the fact that I can very much lose units and be okay. I just want to make sure that I'm playing like I should be with the good old Fire Emblem. So there we have Vike with his giant axe taking things down there. Have Miriel here to finish off this dude.
Stay focused.
Crom helping out, just in case. And then, of course, we have Frederick. Frederick, indeed, who is going to just swoop in and eliminate this final dude. Because we really need to do that. Just to get him out of the way and stop him killing any of our dudes, so... Alright. Good stuff. Good stuff, indeed. Finished off. Alrighty. Well, I think now that half the map is done, we need to, you know, take some time here. Of course, this is what characters are telling us. Yeah, you should take some time and heal up, and we don't need to kind of go diving in. They're telling us about auto battle, which I'm not a big fan of. It's basically relinquishing control. And I don't want to do that, quite honestly. All right, so let's get Miriel all the way healed. I'm not the hugest fan of Miriel, to be honest. She starts out kind of weak, and I don't know, she becomes okay, perhaps in the end, but not one of my favorite characters. Okay, so what we can do, however, is we can start using these forts, but before we do that, I'm going to head over in this direction and pick up this shiny spot. See what we get. Let's see, it is Mikaya's Pyre, and this is a weapon that clearly is from a soldier, for unit from a different game. Can't remember what game Mikaya is from. I think probably one of the GameCube or Wii games. Someone will know in the comments. I haven't played those, so I wouldn't know. Anyway, so yeah, that's another thing you can do with the shiny spots. You can get weapons. I'm not sure if I already said that or not, but it's a good thing to take note of. Definitely a good thing to take note of. All right, let us heal up Avi. She needs that healing. All right, push through, push through. And, okay, I'm going to pop up here to get the fort healing. Miriel needs that as well a little bit, I feel. So, that's what we're going to try and do. Push everyone up here. There we go. A little bit of fort healing. And I'm going to pop up here. Let's start moving everyone forward. Fantastic. There are controls on the bottom you can see of the screen when that healing's going on, or when battle animations are going on. Anyway, I'll show that again. If you pay attention to the bottom screen this time when I'm healing. Let's heal Miriel, and as you can see, I can change this up to a straight side-by-side view. I could click it into first person. I could press play, pause, fast forward. It's a neat little thing. It's pretty useful. Do I need her more healed? Ah, Crom, that's it. I need to switch over to Crom and get his 1 HP put back. And then Lissa herself seems like she is missing a little bit. So we'll get that sorted. Alright. everything seems to be put into place here. Now we need to deal with the oncoming threat over here. So we have an Axeman who, well, I think maybe Stahl could deal with. He has a sword. And then we got some sword people here. This could be a bit of a choke point, so we've got to be a little bit wary because this could be some trouble. I'm going to pop Stahl over here and just basically wait there with him, with his sword. And for the sword guy, we want to have probably, I mean, the other, we want to use a lance, but the lance is Sully, and she is kind of preoccupied right now. I think we will pop, I think Crom could do okay. We'll just pop Crom here, and keep everyone else kind of a little bit behind, ready to swoop in to pick up the pieces. So this is the side view, which you can keep steady instead of a more dynamic one. And as I said before, there is the ability to pause these animations. I'll try that in this battle, and hopefully we can have a bit of a look around. So let's pause it, and we can get camera control, which is really awesome. And obviously, if you look at the bottom screen, we can change things around. So this is the dynamic camera. It'll start moving and kind of automatically do its own thing. And of course, the first-person camera, which is just like, whoa! It's awesome. And you can kind of see what's going on there. I like the dynamic one. I generally stick to that one. So that's what I think we will go with. And we might switch it up here and there. But let's play. Good dodge out of the way. Solid work there from Stahl. And has Sully to kind of help him out. But man, everyone is encroaching. So we've got to be careful. Alright, we do have some ranged people, so let's get them on the go. We've got Miriel, who can perfectly eliminate this dude with a solid 10 damage into the face. Having Crom to help, if needed, but not quite. She has the power. She has the French language on her side. And Varian, of course, so let's get him to attack. He is going to do a solid 14 damage. Pretty powerful, actually. Varian is doing a lot of damage compared to a lot of the other units. I'm not sure if that's to do with his particularly high strength or anything along those lines, but he seems to be holding his own pretty well. So I'm going to go a little bit... I don't know if I should actually go a little bit further up there and maybe should breach the gap here. But maybe we could do that and then attack with... Yeah, I mean, going with the sword, we could alternatively switch over to Sully and get an advantage here weapon-wise. Should take 4 damage and 91%. How much would Stahl take? Let's see. He would take 5 damage, 100%. So I think it's definitely better. Does she do more? It's just 10, and Stahl does that. Stahl actually does more damage there in that situation. We can switch here. We can attack and do 12. Yeah, that's the problem. I kind of want to throw Avi out there to attack this dude, but I think she's going to get swarmed. So I want to be a little bit more conservative. I'm going to actually wait and let them come to me. I think that's generally how I play Fire Emblem a lot of the time, and it kind of tends to work. So we're going to go with that and kind of hold the bridge, as it were. Hold the bridge. Look at all those boosts I'm getting, though. Fantastic. Plus 10 in 4 separate stats. Ah, unfortunate miss there. That is a little bit sucky, but what it does do is kind of soften them up for the ranged units behind me to pick up the pieces, as it were. Same thing here. Varian can definitely finish that dude off from afar, and allows us the leeway. Alright, so that's only going to do 10 there. How much does this guy have? This guy has 11 HP. Let's see. We can do 14 to him and finish him off. You know what? I think I'm just going to straight up attack this dude with Crom, do the 12. Because Miriel won't get the kill. I could have just done her for the pure experience of it, actually. You know what? That probably would have been smarter just to get the experience on the go. But that is okay. We are going to be fine here. Stahl does actually finish things off with a bronze sword as well. So I guess we're not going to be using our ranged units just yet. That's okay. That's okay. They do have the ability next turn to kind of get things on the go. But we have a good kind of area we're holding. And Lissa's still able to come in and heal if necessary. Okay, yep, we'll just we'll end there. and take things as they are. Alright, I don't know why with the axe he's ending up going for stop. Probably just because he's doing more damage to him. That's perfectly fine. I think that's alright.
We can do it.
But plus hit, plus crit, plus dodge, plus avoid everything. And Chrom getting another level up. He is really pushing forward. Chrom is going to be getting lots of level ups early because he is a kind of a crutch, a lot of points to lean on in this game. So that is great. I cannot believe we're only going to do 13 damage there with Varian. I thought he could finish things off. Unfortunately, doesn't seem to be the case. You know what? I'm just going to attack with Miriel and Varian. And maybe they'll help each other out. Or not. Or not. But she has a level up. Hey, that's all we can ask for, really, right? +4. That is perfectly a-okay. Varian, how about you chime in here as well? Wear them down. Maybe Vike will help. Let's see. Oh, he does. Nice one. So Vike is actually going to come in pick up the pieces. Fantastic. Alright, and Varian is level 2-3. Beautiful stuff. Okay, so we just have one dude left on the field. I want to give my avatar some experience. I'm going to switch around and get her to finish things off with a thunder. Kraken. Literally Kraken.
Yes.
Yes, indeed. Praise that triumph. That was pretty fantastic. Alright, let's see what is on the shiny space, because that's been waiting for us for a little while. Oh, so they're going to be... This is another kind of thing I was mentioning. There's relationship stuff that you can improve. Got any big plans for the future? What do you dream about doing? I want to train until I'm the best damn knight I can be. Better than any man. And there you have it. Stahl and Sully's relationship improved. So, who knows? Maybe they will get married someday. We don't know at this point. Everything is up in the air. It's all unconfirmed. But, we shall see. Anyway, let's get some healing before we take on the boss. He shouldn't be too much trouble. We have a lot of units, and we got some pretty decent level ups on this this map, so we should be okay to approach him and do our dang hardest to take him down. All right, let's arrange our units around this area. Get Lissa to heal a little bit more. You know, despite the fact that if you're not healing all that much, it still helps because you're giving experience to Lissa, and you want her to be leveling up so that eventually she can class change and be able to defend herself. That could be really nice, you know, really helpful. So, alright, Miriel as a magic unit can do pretty well here. She is going to be doing a solid 10 damage to the 31 that this dude has, and only going to be 61% chance for him to hit her. Same thing goes, I guess, for Varian. He can do solid 12. And only take 8 in return with a 62% chance there. But this dude, of course, does have a hand axe, so he can be ranged. He can do ranged damage. Let's see, what can Stahl do? Stahl with his bronze sword 9 is pretty good. And how about Avi 11? I think across the board we have this sorted. So let's kick it off with Miriel and see how we go from there. Gwah!
Need a hand?
I do need a hand. How about you help me out, Stahl? Or you could just not help me out and let Miriel get smacked in the face for 13 damage. That works. Alright, bronze sword from him. See if Sully comes to the rescue as well. And she doesn't. She moved forward there. I thought she would go for a hit, but turns out she's not going to. Alright, we're up to 12 damage. Let's get Varian in here. Thrust his arrow through the eye. And, wow! He actually had 12 damage. I thought he was going to do 11, but it turns out Varian is the one who's going to kill the boss. Well, good stuff there. A good experience for him. Excellent. And ladies and gentlemen, that is the stage complete. Finally, and good riddance. But if they're appearing this far up the North Road, then no path is safe. We'll need to stay wary. And that, ladies and gentlemen, brings us to the end of Chapter 2, where we shall be saving the game and, you know, continuing onwards. So next time, we shall continue, maybe do some stuff in the menus if anything opens up to us, and see what the future holds. But until then, thank you very much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, leave some comment on your opinions of the series as it has been so far, And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.